pa for nada. Greetings and good time zone. I hope people are doing well today. Hi FLC, hi Tom, how are you two today? I hope you're doing well. And yes, backpack battles almost won today. It was like 50-50, but like 50 point not one. It was very close. Anyway, I need to just play through Shadowbringers and get it all done. So that I don't have to worry about it. Okay, where am I going for this? The Tempest. Great, that's usually always in the same place. Right here. Yeah. I haven't actually played any Final Fantasy XIV at all over the weekend. Normally I play it after stream or after work. And Backpack Battles took that spot. So yeah. Bing. Big. So I'm kind of behind on what I normally do. I normally do this every day. Balacho is your backpack battles. I can see that. Didn't get the stuff that I wanted. Whatever. So, we need to go... Oh, God, I clicked off of it. To Azizla. Sad thing is, I'm probably going to teleport all the way out here, have one cutscene, and then have to go somewhere else. Welcome to RGB Island. Oh yeah, the habitat, or the Habi Sphere, I think it was. So, Graha. I should probably mention that I have yet to meet Sid since waking up. Rambrose did send word to the Ironworks, but it appears our friend has been afield on urgent business. Nevertheless, I assure you my proposal to seek his help is no pretext. However much I might look forward to seeing him again, him and everyone. But come, let us be on our way. Look at him, all but running. How sweet. Still, it wouldn't do to keep him waiting, shall we? So I teleport all the way out here and I have to go to the Rising Stones. God damn it. Still gets me that music that they play there. Hi. Wonderful news, Zera. Tataru contacted Sid on our behalf, and he's on his way here even as we speak. While we wait, I should like very much to hear what transpired at the Alliance Council. Would you be so kind, Kryle? Please be voice acted. Please be voice acted. Damn you. As you know, the meeting was convened to discuss how best to respond to recent events in Garlemald. According to intelligence from our Dome and allies, the War of Secession rages on, and the Empire remains without a leader. Amidst the chaos, the Imperial legions in the provinces have begun to move independently of the motherland. Of greatest concern to us is the third, I'm guessing. Why did you have to spell it like that? A legion aligned with Lord Nerva. It appears they have received substantial financial backing from House Brutus. Brutus? Aren't they the ones who took in Yotsuyu and Asahi? This bodes well. Xenos' movements, meanwhile, remain shrouded in mystery. We're hoping that Thancred and Urianger will be able to shed some light on his activities when they return. Until such time as they do, the Allied leaders feel it would be unwise to interfere in the conflict, and so, thanks in part to the Imperial withdrawal from Gimlet, they have decided to turn their attention to the primal problem once more. Working with friendly factions among the Beast Tribes, they hope to reopen dialogue and explore new avenues for peace. Given the timing, I suspect they wish to put their respective houses in order ahead of a decisive clash with the Empire. Whatever their intent, this is not a problem easily solved. The Laminsons in particular struggle in their efforts, and Alfino and Y'shtola have been called upon to aid them. So long as we are dealing with the Tempered, I'm afraid no amount of dialogue will avail us. But if we can develop a treatment for tempering, then anything is possible. Which is why we must succeed. Nod. And on that cheery note, why not make yourselves comfortable in Dawn's Respite? I'll show Sid in as soon as he arrives. Nod, nod. Bum, 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 bum. Whee! I need a drink already, Jesus. Okay. Waiting. I'm looking around, Jesus. It's not that bad of a wait. Come on. Sid. Forgive us for not coming to see you sooner, my friend. As you may have heard, we have had our hands full. In our defense, you are up rather early. I was under the impression you'd be slumbering a while longer. Oh, I would have been, had you not fulfilled your promise. Ha! I still struggle with that idea. From where I stand, the secrets of traversing time and space seem exactly as unfathomable as they ever did. But if an alternate version of myself has already laid them bare, I dare say that frees me up to concentrate on other endeavours. Speaking of which, you wanted my help with something? What is it? We need you to hack the Gibson. Well, a treatment for tempering, and for the next step you need to find the password to this Allagan's report. No, just so, and with nary a clue to guide us, we could be here forever and still not guess correctly, unless we turn to you. Well, I'd love to say that we could help you, so I will. Once suitably configured, a Magitech terminal should make short work of identifying the password. I knew I could rely on you. Now, anticipating that it might be of use, I took the liberty of borrowing a tombstone from Rambros. It contains an Allagan dictionary. Good thinking. I'll transfer the information to a terminal and set it to work right away. In before the password isn't a word at all. Ding! Popcorn's done. Looks like it's finished. Let's see. Freedom. The password is freedom. Short and simple, just as I said. Would you care to do the honours, Your Highness? I would, milady. Node, open the report entitled Iconic Corruption, an overview. Password, freedom. Password accepted. Bloop. Opening report. Hello. This report seeks to provide an overview of the mechanism by which icons corrupt and bind men to their will. The phenomenon we call corruption refers to the alteration of the ether of the soul. Said ether ordinarily exists in equilibrium, no one element being more prominent than another. When a subject is exposed to the ether of an icon, this changes, their soul taking on the properties of the entity in question. By way of an example, exposure to the ether of the fiend, Sephiroth, would cause a subject's ether to become aligned with the element of earth. As a consequence, the subject would attain heightened affinity with earth-aspected magics, as well as preternatural levels of endurance. Repeated exposure would further enhance these traits, ultimately altering the subject's very flesh. The changes undergone by the subject are not solely attributable to the elemental alignment, however. Further testing has determined that the subject's soul becomes umbrally charged or stagnant during the process. This stagnation of the soul has the effect of diluting the sense of self, rendering the subject vulnerable to the will of the icon, the thoughts of whom come to consume their entire existence. In this manner do the corrupted become worshippers of the icon, their prayers serving to further empower the entity. Having discerned the mechanism of iconic corruption, my colleagues and I set out to develop a material capable of shielding one from its effects, an endeavour in which we were successful, albeit at great cost. In the course of testing, many of my assistants, good men and women all, fell victim to corruption, and in accordance with protocol, they were summarily put to death. Great! I subsequently submitted a proposal to investigate potential cures for corruption, but it was rejected, deemed non-essential by Lord Amon. Though I knew it would be fruitless, I protested the decision, and for my impertinence I've been stripped of rank and title and will shortly be expelled from this facility. In all likelihood, this report will be expunged from the archives. Nonetheless, I record it in the hope that one day someone will undertake to do that which I could not, and find a cure for the victims of iconic corruption. End recording. That sucks. So not even the Allagans were able to find a cure, or rather, were not given the chance to do so. One cannot help but wonder what motivated Lord Amon's decision. Maybe he was already under the influence of iconic corruption. More importantly, this confirms that stagnation of the soul is indeed the problem, and Angelo can remedy that. True, yet were we simply to reanimate a tempered soul, I fear it would do naught to diminish the individual's fanatical faith. Indeed, it may well intensify it. No, we would somehow need to suppress the primal's hold over the subject at the same time, or risk them ever remaining its thrall. If only we could make them remember who they were. But of course, memory transference. The process has the effect of compartmentalizing memories, separating them into manageable bundles, if you will. By adapting the technique, it may be possible to achieve selective reanimation, that is, limit the effects to only those memories that existed prior to tempering. Through thus restoring the sense of self, we could theoretically drown out the incitements of false faith which had come to dominate the individual's thoughts. I see. The theory seems sound, and our experience treating the light corrupted would help us to identify suitable memories for reanimation. But are you confident you can adapt memory transference as required? I seem to recall your attempts to do so while trying to bring us home culminated in literal bloodletting. They did, you are right. Despite my best efforts, I could not recreate the mechanism. and I concede that the rather clumsy compromise I reached would not provide the basis for a cure. Then perhaps it's better that we consider another approach. Your doubts are understandable, but this time I believe we have reason to be confident. You see, such nodes as this were built with the ability to simulate magics. Ooh. Which leads me to believe that it may be capable of performing simulations of the transference technique. If so, we would be able to conduct years' worth of tests within the space of a few days. In theory, it would be no different from how we identified the password. But it'll take more calculating power. A lot more. I honestly couldn't say whether our equipment will be up to the task. Tell me, Sid, why do you suppose Owen locked his report behind a password? To keep it from prying eyes, of course. Why else? Wait, a password that could be guessed by anyone with leisure and a dictionary wouldn't keep it from a person minded to look. No, he wanted his report to be seen by those who strive for freedom. Not unlike the members of a certain distinguished engineering collective, I believe their motto was freedom through technology or some such. You two, round up as many Magitech terminals as you can find and bring them to the workshop. Right away, Chief. Daru. Things are about to get very busy. Lucky we have you to help, eh? Yay! Right, while Grahatir and I configure the terminals, I want the rest of you to procure supplies, namely ceruleum to fuel the terminals and ice shards to keep them cool. The more we have of both, the better. Leave the ice shards to me. I'll round up some adventurers and go on a gathering spree. Yes, I'll get the fuel. In that case, I'll trust Zera and Alice with the ceruleum. Here's a promissory note for each of you. Take them to the Sky Steel Manufactory in Ishgard and the ceruleum processing plant in Thanalan. The people there will give you what you need. Yours is a well-known face in the Holy See, I believe. If it's all the same to you, I'll head to Thanalan. I don't get a choice. You just say, I'll go here, you go there. Okay. Well, the funny thing is, I was a machinist. So going to the Sky Steel Manufactory is like second nature. And then I danced it all away. Okay. I still have so many crafting and gathering quests to do. Welcome back, Mistress Zera. How may I serve you this day? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes! So you are after ceruleum. In that case, please present the note to our engineer at the airship landing. He should be glad to assist you. Whoop. Isn't this the airship landing, though? Oh no, that one. Yeah. That was like an airship landing. I think that's how I got to a certain zone before. You all have such fancy clothes. Hi, I need some fuel. Cerulean, you've come to the right man. Fair warning though, the price has shot up on account of the uncertainty with the Empire, so I hope you've got the coin. I have even better, an IOU. Well now, a promissory note from the ironworks. Don't see many of these. Not that it's a problem, it's as good as gold to me. It should be good as gil to you. Hey!
My friend! After the disappointment of not seeing you in Alamigo, what good fortune to chance upon you here of all places.
And yay, I'm not disappointed because you're voice acted!
As you may have heard, the Allied nations are making a renewed effort to address the primal problem. To that end, have I invited the chieftain of the Vanu to Ishgard, that we might together plot a course.
Hello!
Since the war with the Empire appears to be nearing its conclusion, I would also like to call upon Estinian's lance. Alas, he is, as ever, a difficult man to find. I am informed he recently paid a visit to the Rising Stones. Should he happen to do so again, be sure to pass on my regards, won't you? But tell me, what business brings you to our fair city this day? A cure for tempering. You never cease to amaze me. Until now, our only hope has been prevention, our every failure irrevocable. But this would rewrite the rules of engagement. It could end the cycle of bloodshed. Very well. You shall have all the ceruleum we can provide, and an airship with which to transport it. In this matter, you may count on Ishgard's full support.
I love how they just trust us unquestionably. Thanks for the ceruleum, we're just gonna go and carpet bomb the Empire, bye! Wait, what? God damn, Sid, Jesus!
Who would have thought ceruleum weighed so much?
So happy your
Serves me
voice
right for being
acted.
stubborn, I suppose. I should have just done what you did and accepted help.
Yes.
Good work, you two. This is all we asked for and more. Quite a lot more now that I look at it. Lord Emmerich, eh? And entirely by chance? Ha! Some people have all the luck.
We have also succeeded in configuring the terminals, thanks in no small part to our able assistant.
It's been a while, hero. You seem surprised to see me. Lest you misunderstand, I've no interest in such things as cures for tempering.
Hi, Nero.
But if you mean to achieve that which eluded even the storied Allagans, it seemed plain that you would require my expertise. And so it proved. Is that not right, Garland?
Ask Jessie. She was the one who hired you. All I know is you're an employee of the Ironworks now, so you'll bloody well earn your keep.
That wasn't the only reason I agreed to cooperate. I'm reliably informed that Garland and I are destined to unravel the secrets of travel not only across dimensions, but through time. Doubtless the lion's share of the credit lies with me. 9 parts to Garland's 1. And this research will be a stepping stone to that illustrious achievement.
Very well then. I'll do 1/10 of the work. Just the part that's beyond you.
Whatever you say, Garland.
Right. If everyone's ready, let's begin. All appears to be in order. Now, we just have to wait for it to find us our magic. Why not take this opportunity to put your feet up? This may take a while.
It's a shame you didn't set this up in the first. Have it set going for about a week or so. And then I come back and it's all been like 30 seconds.
Damn it. It's overloading.
Chief! She won't last much longer!
Well, I do it, Captain. I don't have the
We'll have
fear.
to set it down.
Wait! We're close! So very close!
Oh.
Well, this is going swimmingly.
Please, a moment longer. I beg you. There! I was able to memorize the magic before it faded. It still needs to be put to the proof, but I believe we have our cure.
Yeah! Woo! Thumbs up! Woo! Yeah! Nod.
It's just as well. She'll never run again.
Aww.
The fault is mine. I'm sorry.
Don't be. It may fall short of dimension hopping, but a cure for tempering is not to be sniffed at. This, my friend, is a world-changing discovery. One we're proud to have had a hand in. A few Magitech terminals are a pittance to pay.
Thumbs up! Woo!
Thank you.
Well, we've done what we can. The rest is up to you.
Don't even think it was 10 seconds long. We just have to trust get a Graha. Skier! Hi Skier, how are you today? I hope you're doing well. How's Final Fantasy X treating me? Well, Wacker's a pain in the ass. Wait. Oh, I don't have my minion here. I'm going against me wanting to play backpack battles so much, but I want to get through Shadowbringers. And then I'll have more time for backpack battles. Yeah, God damn it, Whacker. Who cares what the pretext says or whatever? We don't care about Yevon. At long last, we have our cure. In theory, at any rate, we cannot be certain until such time as we put it to the proof, but I am quietly confident. Well, if we're to test it on someone, then I suggest Gabu. His symptoms are relatively mild. He's just got mental, emotional trauma. That's the biggest thing. As long as you exercise due caution. I don't want you to blow up Gabu. Yes, as long as we exercise due caution, it will be fine. Without further ado then, let's make for Limsa. We've kept Gabu waiting long enough. I love how this storyline's been in the back for her. But yeah, I hope you're doing well, Skier. Welcome in. I need to go to Limsa. I always just love looking at everyone's clothes. As fashion. Oh, this looks cool, but over the top. The annoying thing is, this looks cool and all, but I want glowy chakrams. The problem is, my chakrams do glow, but only when they're out. It's like, ah! Well, that's a pretty outfit. It's kind of like Final Fantasy VIII Squall's jacket. But then again, I also have a nice cool jacket now. Look at this thing. It's so cool. Then we get a coat and starter gear. But yeah, not companion. minion. So yes, Gear, Final Fantasy X's going really, really well. I couldn't resist getting Lulu. Also, I really couldn't resist getting Shantato. But favorite character in Final Fantasy XI by far. Let's get back to the red panda because that's what's on my PNG tuber avatar. Okay, where am I going? Maelstrom Command. Isn't that by the Aft Castle? Maybe? Like over here? Yay, I was right. That's a nice outfit. Anyway. Well, this is the moment of truth. I'll have our hosts bring Gabu to us at once.
Apologies for the wait.
Gabu, have you been good?
Dot dot dot.
Still no change, I'm afraid. He just stands there in silence until we move him.
It's all right now. We're going to help you get better.
Fancy meeting you here.
Alphino Yushtola! I thought you were attending to primal matters.
I mean, this is a primal matter.
We were, and came here for a meeting on the subject. Certain pirate factions did not deign to attend, however, and it was cancelled.
We had resigned ourselves to having wasted a journey when we chanced to espy you. Could it be that there has been progress with the treatment?
Blah 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 blah.
Using Magitech terminals to formulate the solution. I would never have contemplated such an approach.
So this new magic, adapted from memory transference, would be used to purge the subject of their fanatical faith, while Angelo would be responsible for reanimating the ether of their soul. Yet I wonder at the practicalities. If one were to reanimate the soul first, it would only serve to exacerbate the tempering. Conversely, a stagnant soul would not respond to the effects of the magic. Would both need to be performed simultaneously?
Nothing escapes Master Matoya's inquiring eye. As you say, both must be carried out simultaneously. And thus, I propose to imbue Angelo with the tempering treatment in much the same manner as I did the spirit vessels.
By doing so, we also spare Graha the trouble of casting spell after spell. It's really rather efficient.
Be that as it may, certain difficulties are unavoidable. The imbuing process will still require no small amount of ether. And, as I can no longer draw upon the Crystal Tower's stores of energy, I will be compelled to rely on those of others.
Well, I, for one, would be glad to assist.
As would I. Since the resumption of our duties, it has been naught but stuffy meetings, and I have ample ether to spare.
So it was like,
Excellent.
let me at him.
With your permission, then, let us begin.
Our stance. Boom. Graha explodes.
This will do. And now, it's my turn.
Bacon.
Tis done.
No small amount indeed. Oh.
Well, we seek to go where even the Allagans did not. It was never like to be easy. The rest is up to you, Alize. The treatment itself will take time and focus, so we will need a quiet room. I'm sure our hosts can spare one. I will go with her. It may be a while before we return, so I would ask for your patience and your faith.
Nod.
We'll bring Gabu back. You see if we don't.
Twould seem our part is played. Let us find a place to recuperate while we wait for news.
Ooh. Yay. Well, this seems as good a spot as any to have a rest. Okay.
For years, Eorzea has laboured to find a solution to the primal problem, without success. Any hope that tempering could be reversed faded long ago. I myself had given it up as impossible. Given up on the tempered and the light corrupted alike. They were problems to be tolerated, or else eliminated, I believed. And to think otherwise was pure naivety. Childishness, even. But Alize refused to give up. She struggled and she struggled. And her efforts were rewarded with a way to bring back Halric. And now countless others may no longer be beyond salvation. However much we bicker, I have the greatest respect for my sister. Had I half her stubbornness, nay, her unwillingness to accept the status quo, I would be a far better person. A far better scion.
Both have your strengths and weaknesses. Well, if it's any consolation, she's in awe of your work. Because you do the political side. She just does the gung-ho side. I'm not going to do the second option because I know they probably won't tell each other.
She told you of my graduation thesis. How very embarrassing. Nonetheless, it is comforting and not a little surprising to hear that I'm still capable of impressing my sister. On the rare occasions I'm not annoying her, that is. Alize, are you all right?
The treatment. Did it work?
Oh, I'm so glad to see you all. Delighted, happy, glad.
Yay!
Gaboo!
He's back! Yay!
All this time, my mind was filled with thoughts of Great Father Titan.
Please, sir, may I have
But I
some more?
never forgot about Mother and Father. Always, they were in my heart. Constantly, ever, always. So I tried to focus on their faces. Theirs and yours. Alize's and everyone's. And I found that I could remember. One thing, then another, and another.
Your hopes reached Gaboo. They helped him to hold on.
I'm so proud of you, Gaboo.
I couldn't have done it without you, Alize. Can you help the others too? Cure them, heal them, help them?
Yes, we can. All of them.
Without wishing to dampen the mood, I feel compelled to add certain caveats regarding the viability of the treatment for general use. As you know, reversing the effects of tempering demands a profuse amount of ether, and while Alize was able to heal Gaboo alone, I fear the same will not be true for those who exhibit more advanced symptoms. Moreover, the treatment's effects are limited to the soul. It offers no succor to those whose very flesh has been altered through prolonged exposure to a primal's influence. All of which is to say that we cannot save everyone.
Yet.
Maybe we can't, or maybe we can. No one gave us a hope of saving Gaboo, and yet here we are. We must find a way to treat as many as possible.
Then the next logical step would be to produce a veritable army of porkses, would it not? Granted, it seemed a simple enough process in the first, but I suspect it will be different here in the source. Not that I am any authority, of course.
Yet there is an authority on familiars to whom we may grudgingly turn.
Matoya.
She's stubborn, haughty, eccentric, irascible, laconic, annoying. And her name is Master Matoya, the real one.
Nod, nod. Nod, nod.
I have to go now, Gaboo, but the people here will look after you, all right? And I promise to come and visit you again soon.
All right. Thank you, Alize. Thank you.
Aww. She's an adorable kobold. Also, now that the cutscene's over with, hi Bilbo, how are you today? I hope you're doing well. There's an ad about to start. Who could hate Gabu? It depends what loot he has. That was mean. Now I'm just waiting for this ad break to start. So we get to go talk to Matoya again. Yay! Let me stand here. So you're not looking at the like a right angle. What do you suppose a nice fried Gabu sandwich tastes like? Probably crunchy. Though I imagine because he's wearing armor, that might help seal in the flavor. But yeah, I can't wait to get through Shadowbringers. Because then I'll get to play more backpack battles. Though I've found that with backpack battles, going up against any pet builds is just tantamount to suicide right now. They're way too strong. I was watching Baru last night and he just kept going for the same build over and over and over and over and over and just annihilating everyone. I'm just like, that's terrible. Especially squirrels. Squirrels just stealing buffs is annoying as shit. Bow, bow, bow. Oh, if you want to see something funny as well. The red panda just hangs on while I'm doing push-ups. I wonder if he clips into the floor. Kinda. Meanwhile, these are like, what are they doing? There's a time and a place. I did have fun with a build last night with the Pyromancer. With backpack battles, always going the Cryomancer. And just getting so much heat on myself and so much cold on the enemy. It was unfair. Like master, like pupil. Okay. As she will be at pains to remind me, I have not paid Master Matoya a visit since returning from the first. But this seems as good a time as any. Come, let us make for her cave. To Idleshire! Right? There it is. Also, stop trying to tempt me, Tom. I need to finish playing Shadowbringers. Yes, I do. I take it you are ready to bear witness to the joyous reunion of master and pupil. Very well. Good scene. I'm so close as well.
Nary a word from you all this time, then you bring every man and his pirogo with you. Did no one teach you any manners, girl?
They were too busy teaching me etherology, Master. Jesting aside, I wanted to be the one to express our gratitude. I am told you spared no effort to sustain our bodies while we were away, and for that, we owe you our lives. Thank you.
You were gone so long. I was starting to think you'd set your heart on staying.
It wasn't easy to leave, as it happens. Seldom does one have the opportunity to study other worlds, and I would not have minded extending my stay by a handful of years.
Ever the scholar. Y'shtola dedicated herself to studying ancient civilizations of the First, befriending a tribe known as the Knights Blessed in the process. There she took on the name of Matoya and won the respect of all the children of the forest.
Uh-oh. You did not just say she used her name.
I merely adopted an alias in accordance with the custom of my hosts. Yours just happened to be the first name that came to mind.
She's so scared.
You mean to tell me you went gallivanting about using my name and only bother to visit when you need a favor? And don't pretend you don't. I taught you long enough.
Good work, Alfino.
Indeed. And devoted pupil that I am, I could not fail to recall my master's sage advice. When the answer eludes you, look to the wisdom of your elders.
You there. Were you going to introduce yourself?
How remiss of me. Grahatia is my name, and I am proud to call myself a scion. I too wish to offer my gratitude for your invaluable aid in sustaining the Archon's bodies, as well as my apologies. It was my inexpert summoning spell which endangered their lives in the first place.
Ah, yes. The one bent on digging up the mysteries of Allag. Old Galaf used to speak of you, and Kryles told me all about your recent exploits. Do you have a bad back or something? At ease, boy. Whatever mess you've made, I'm not in the habit of dwelling on the failings of the younger generation.
You are too kind. I've also heard much and more about you, Master Matoya. 'Tis an honor to finally make your acquaintance.
Well, that's more than enough pleasantries for anyone. Tell me what you want. I haven't got all day.
I love Matoya. Blah, 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 blah.
So that's the way of it. It should be a simple enough matter to make the familiar. The magic, on the other hand.
Ah, that you may leave to me. Being the only one possessed of royal blood, I alone can imbue the subject with the necessary magic.
So I just need to create porxes with the power to stir the soul. Just, I say. Though we're talking about a veritable herd of the little buggers, we'd collapse before we reached double figures. But if I could get a familiar to create the familiars, a mother porxie, as it were. Seems I haven't seen the last of that moldy old hole after all.
Okay. Where are we going to fight? Because of the quest pop-up. It showed like an arena. Alright, off to my old workshop then. Everything required to make you familiar is there. That may be, but no one has set foot in there since the Exodus. I dread to imagine what has become of it. Oh, there's sure to be a handful of feral familiars and mayhap a monster or two, but nothing to trouble the likes of you. You can consider cleaning up the place payment for my help. Fine, we'll do it. Good girl. Now, if there are no other objections, I suggest you run along to the Maker's Quarter. I'll send one of my pirogos ahead to let you into the workshop. You need only tell him who you are. One can't be too careful after all. Off you go. Wait. A Maker's Quarter? Are we going back to Idleshire? No. I'll fly it rather than teleport there. Which probably would be quicker. But yeah, Matoya's great. I love how she offered reassurance, but also gave Graha shade then for his poor summoning. Hi, Alexander. I still really need to do all the extra fights and stuff. There's so much to do in this game, and so little time. Tarantula hawk. Tarantula wasps are terrifying in real life. I imagine this is even worse. Purorogo the Unwashed. That's the red panda. Greetings, Ribbit, and welcome to my good mistress's relict. Purorogo is my name, and I'm honoured to be your guide. Within, you will find a space dedicated to the making of familiars, along with a cavern wherein the requisite ingredients may be had. I must warn you, however, the place is not played host to a single soul, much less a broom, in over 15 years, and will, I regret, be in some disarray. But rest assured, my brothers and I shall see to it you do not lose your way. Now then, Ribbit, only say the word and I will show you in. Hopefully I can just do this with NPCs. I think I should. I don't think it's a trial, it's not great. Party of NPCs. I want to take Y'shtola because it is her master. Yeah,
Victory will be ours!
Sorry, Alice. Learn to heal or tank or something, and I'll take you instantly. Oh, this music's awesome. Boom, boom. That's a lot of books. Jesus.
Right. To begin with, I need you to gather a few ingredients. Listen well to what the Porogos say, or you'll wish you had.
Okay. The clay can be had at the clay cauldron. Ribbit through this portal if you would. What? Jesus, this place is huge! Please follow me, Ribbit, and put down any pests that bar the way. Come on, Graha, you're my tank. Go! Thank you. Exo rays. God damn it, why do you have to bring those back? I still have PTSD from Final Fantasy XI. Getting the damn Exo ray mold. So you can get above level 50. What was it now? Exo ray mold, like bomb ash or something like that, and ancient papyrus was the worst. Allow me to assist you with the gap, Ribbit. Whee! Ba-dum-ba-dum. Whee! They seem to be dying a little bit quicker than like normal it would. Sonny of Ziggy.
I will not hold back.
I'm guessing they're probably just dying a little bit quicker than what I normally would have with NPCs because I'm probably dealing more damage. The music is very much like Fantasia inspired, it has to be. Please just... We're gonna fight Clayface. Mudman. Can't help but notice that this is a fairly big arena. With these mud balls as well. And now we get the awesome music. Yeah, imagine what she's doing to the property damage of the neighbour. The drainage system activates.
This is going to leave a mark.
Aww. Thought I aimed it. Okay, there we go. It was just off. Ooh, that was a nice effect on the floor. Well, Mudmen have blocked some of the drains. Great. I love this song. Oh, that's mean. That AoE was cruel. Next, we need to get the water flowing again. Wait. Did that say wandering well? For your own safety, keep close to me. Yeah, for some reason I think they're going to aggro. This thing's taking a lot of damage. Are you gonna split? No? Cool. I was worried you were just gonna split into smaller slimes. Oh, bottom. I love the contrast between the music. This is all happy-go-lucky, Fantasia-like music. Yet then we get into a boss fight and it's dun, 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 dun. You always go for a different one to me. He's a man but a genius, yes. Yeah, I want to go in. The NPCs can go in, just not me. Whee! Whee! Can we just go like down here and then across this pipe and then there? Rather than going the full way? Come on, Graha, you're up. Hi. Loot. These gelatins seem really squishy. And I just realised what I just said. They look like they taste good. Yeah, but you never want to eat a gelatinous ooze. Or a gelatinous cube, I should say. Even though it's not in a cube. Are we gonna go whoop again? Oh, you're gonna lower it. Oh, that's cool. Almost down. Oh, we are down. What the hell are you? Did we just find a Pokemon? Are you a ghost type? There! Hee, let's play, let's play! Yeah, how about we just kill you? Crash smash! Okay. Oh, the animations always look so good. Guessing I want to stand in the place that's not in the line of those. Haha, such fun! More water! Need more water! I'm just gonna follow your Stola. Singing in the rain is what this is called. Except I can't. I feel like I should be able to do something here. Maybe actually go into the water and get pushed up.
I will not hold back.
Yeah, I think the NPCs just broke the... I wasn't sure what to do. And then right at the end they moved. I have a feeling I'm supposed to go into the water spouts, kind of like we had before, and get launched up to kill them. But I think the NPCs just broke them. I always find a way to somehow break things. Usually it's luck based that I manage to break. Yeah, epic running music. Let's try this again.
just the beginning.
Yay.
I will not hold back.
This is a little bit better. And then we knock down there when it goes off. And it looks amazing. It's like a water-based Rasengan. Oh, that's evil.
I will not hold back.
Yeah, you're having a fun little dance party there, Bilbo. Okay. Oh, that's mean, just putting the water spouts here too. What?
Leave the healing to me.
This is going to leave a mark.
Alright, I give up, you win. Oh, I leveled up. What did I get? Not that it's gonna kick in because I'm capped, but... Grants flourishing finish after executing technical finish. Okay. Technical finish becomes Tilana while under this effect. Okay, the technical finish is this one. Okay, anyway, let's go back to the beginning. Last but not least, we need to fire up the kiln. Great! So we've had earth, water, fire. Will we need wind? Oh, that's cool. We got RGB lava. The product of dissolved crystals, lest you wonder. Good heavens. Is the magma rainbow coloured? Spectacular. I mean, it is Matoya we're talking about.
I will not hold back.
Laurie's ecstasy. What the ribbit? That was rude. Give me my loot. Pyroduct. Little magma can't stop us. Ribbit. Okay. Magma Moses. Parting the Red Sea. Alphino and Y'shtola just tanked that.
Leave the healing to me.
I will not hold back.
More loot. I do like the purple one especially as well. Purple with the black are my two favorite colors. I'm just looking for something that I never actually use. Yeah. Anyway, they're all busy fighting. I'm just looking at menus. A fiery battle that was, and I don't mean the magma. Your destination awaits. That takes care of the kiln, ribbit. Ooh. We didn't even have to fight anything. This place looks amazing. Can I go around? I can. Hashtag purple gang. Like, oh, I get it. I get the play on words. It's like a lava lamp. Alright, it's time to bake ourselves a poxy. And then are we going to have to fight it? Maybe? Make it submit? I like how the kiln is in the shape
Right
of her
then.
hat.
Let's get this over with. Newborns are wont to be difficult. Sure, who's in charge?
Porcine or porcine porcelain? Dun, 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 dun. Tenderloin. Oh, okay. Take it back. I didn't mean to joke about the name. Oh, wait. I need to be there because it's going to push me into the center. And then I don't die. Alright, why are they moving
Just the
up
beginning.
there? Okay, you don't get sucked in. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. I can't use my abilities. I couldn't dash. And as soon as I went the wrong way, I couldn't go anywhere else. Let's try that again, shall we?
This is going to leave a mark.
Oh, I was so close to actually making it last time. Jesus. It did seem to do the same. Okay. Did seem to do the same pattern though. Oh. What? That's evil. It doesn't let you see on this floor. Wow, I just hit for 23,000. I think that's the highest I've ever hit for with that. Hey Alphino, a little healing would be nice.
Leave the healing to me.
I am. But now I'm not. Never used a limit break before. And I really should, because I party with NPCs all the time. Yatta! She's gonna be like, you weren't supposed to kill it! I want to know what Natalia says. Quite a fight she put up. Never knew familiar creation could be so rough. Nothing quite like a kiln fresh familiar. She's twitching. Is that normal? Have we finished then? Hopefully. But there is an ad break coming up, so I might just run it manually right now, because I also need to pee. So I will be right back. I also need to check on my washing that's drying. So I'll be right back. Boop. Oh yeah, the hat still stays there. and boop. So we're currently halfway through 5.4. And there's 5.5 and then 5.55. But they do seem shorter in quest length. But there's no more trials by the looks of it. Which is great for me. Okay, so I was just checking something. Cutscene? Cutscene. Please be voice acted. You have Matoya. Voice act it, please.
There we are. Quite tame.
Then all that remains is for me to imbue her with the magic. My friends, I'm afraid I must trouble you for your ether once more.
Nod, nod. By our powers combined... I like how it's not Y'shtola this time.
That should suffice.
Good. Let's set her to work then, shall we? I want to see some porkses. Assuming that is, someone can spare the requisite energy.
Y'shtola.
A mere drop in the ocean for the great sorceress Matoya, I dare say.
Three of them, yay!
Excellent. Our very own litter of Angelos. And we can make as many more as we want, simply by providing the Mother Porksy with additional ether.
I will require a moment before I try again.
It's still hard work, but a damn sight more efficient than making them one by one. Thank you, Master Matoya. Everyone, we're a step closer to our goal.
Distributed amongst the allied nations, they should do much to facilitate closer dialogue with the beast tribes. And given their present travails, I believe our friends in Limsa Laminsa should be the first beneficiaries.
Agreed. Though I must leave this errand to you. I doubt my legs will carry me out of the cave, much less to Vilbrand. Thank you for taking the lead in gathering the ingredients. I expect you would benefit from a rest too.
In addition to the Porkses, I trust you've gained an inkling of how much effort goes into the creation of familiars. Or mayhap you attribute your struggles to old age.
I love her.
If I said yes, would it persuade you to treat me like an adult?
Not with that pertness, it wouldn't. Anyway, assuming you have no other favors to ask, I shall be leaving.
He's so great. All of them are, though. Lest you wonder, Master Matoya has returned to her cave with Y'shtola. They are as peas in a pod, are they not? Don't tell them that. I was like, what's that buzzing noise? Oh yeah, tarantula. Hey, I can do it with trusts. I still need to do that. The Admiral's Resolve. Okay, so I've got this plus 4 more quests for 5.4. Well then, my friends, let us return to Limsa Laminsa and deliver the good news to the Admiral. A word to the officer in Bulwark Hall should be sufficient to secure us an audience. Wait, Bulwark Hall's just over here. Right? They all are. Hi, Xanthiel. Why, is there ever a welcome sight? Tidings for the Admiral, you say? She is presently receiving guests, but for the Scions, I know she will make an exception. Follow me. Yes, sir. Okay. Hi, Merwood. My friends, what brings you here this day? Blah 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 tempering. Is this true? By the Navigator, a cure for tempering? As often as I've been in awe of you, Scions, I would not have thought it possible. And yet it is, Admiral. We have done it here in Limsa, and production of more familiars has already begun. You have my thanks, truly. This will do much to advance the cause of peace, yet I fear it will take more to close the rift twixt man and beastman. Bah, even to speak thus divides us. Welcome as it is, a cure will not guarantee reconciliation between our peoples, for though summoning and the tempered may serve to fuel the conflict, they are but symptoms of it. If we are to resolve the primal problem once and for all, we must address the cause. We must strive for mutual understanding and find a way to leave our bloody past behind. It was I who moved that the Alliance renew its push for peace. Since our ancestors came to these shores some 7 centuries past, we Laminsons have been at odds with those who share our island home. Save for a brief moment of cooperation with the kobolds, our history has been one of nigh constant territorial squabbling. Hi Puncher, how are you today? I hope you're doing well. It's a life-sized cockroach. It's a Sahagin with a weird, I don't know if it's a hat or it's a growth or what, or it's horns, I don't know. I've not seen one like this before. Meanwhile, our struggle with the Sahagin for control over the seas has only grown fiercer, a matter made worse by the thrice-damned calamity driving them to seek new spawning grounds. With survival at stake, each had no choice but to fight, and so I dismissed peace as impossible. Impossible is a word coined by the weak. I proclaimed to all who'd listen, and then gave up. You and yours put me to shame. Since you led us to victory against the Black Wolf, you have achieved the impossible again and again and again. And I thought it high time that I followed suit, hence my proposal to the Alliance Council. But no sooner did I reach out to our neighbours in Vilbrand than my own people sought to thwart me. You speak of the pirates who failed to attend the meeting. I, acting through a friendly faction among the kobolds, we had intended to seek an audience with the prominent patriarch. But the bloody executioners would not hear of it, and their absence sent a message to the rest. Though they are but one of the 3 pirate powers, they are the greatest, and any attempt at peace would founder without them. I wonder if that was meant to be flounder. Anyway, I am given to understand that their leader, Captain Hilfir, has been bedridden for some while with an ailment of the lungs. Correct. In his absence, his right hand leads a man named Sicard, but recently risen to prominence among their ranks. Save for his disdain for authority, little is known about him. We have invited him to speak with us more than once, but he will not come. I have tasked the Yellow Jackets and the Rogues with uncovering his motives. They have learned naught of any value. Leave it to us. We have a nose for the truth. Whatever this Sicard wants, we'll find out. Nod nod. Truly, I would be much obliged. I shall look forward to hearing what you learn then. Good luck. Just off you go. Okay. We're on an adventure. By way of a first step, I suggest we split up and make inquiries around town. Someone must know this Sicard. If you could approach the pirates, Zera, the rest of us will seek out merchants and adventurers. Okay. There's no one on this deck. Okay. Oh, I got an orchestrion roll. Okie dokie. Oh, you're already all the way up there. Making me walk. Oh, God. So far away. And also down there. Oh, this guy! Curious about Sicard, are you? As am I, my friend, as am I. Sadly, I know nothing of the man, save that the bloody execution has experienced a marked improvement in their fortunes after his promotion. Quite how he achieved this is a matter of some debate. As you know, the thalassocracy permits us to attack only Garlean vessels, yet these have all but vanished from the seas since the Empire turned in upon itself. In order to adapt, we Krakens have taken to trading with the East, but the executioners are less forward-looking. Cannot imagine they would willingly abandon the old ways. So how, then, are they lining their coffers? Whatever their secret, they are not like to share with the rest of their rivals, but mayhap you will have more luck. I think Carvalane was the guy that took us essentially to the Ghost Island. Oh, I just realised something. What date are we on? 12th. Is this still active? I don't know how long this is active for. Because I realised I'd not been playing for the past few days. Ooh. So I may have missed getting one of the mounts that I wanted. Oh well. Hey, you want to know about Sicard? He's a wily bugger is what he is. Found some clever way to make coin, they say, and traded it from Moonskat's place at Old Hilfer's side. There was a time we raced the executioners for our pick of the Empire's fleet, but the Garleans are gone, and them days with them. Owing to which we've all of us had to look for other ways to make ends meet. With that jumped up bilge rat Sicard landing the juiciest whatever it may be. Not that we sirens are struggling, mind. We do well enough guarding fishing boats from the fishbacks and other beasties. You okay? Get the first pick of the produce for our trouble, see? Quality stuff at a bargain price. This we pass to our sisters as can't sail on account of getting old or wounded or with child, and they cook it up and sell it for a pretty profit. Simple. Oh, I miss the old ways, don't get me wrong, but when I see the girls with their little ones, I think to myself, a life of peace ain't quiet, what? Oh, a life of peace and quiet ain't bad at all. Jesus God, my reading this morning. Oh, this afternoon. My morning. I thought you were just grinning with teeth bared when zoomed out. I'm like, what are you so happy about? I'm like crazy happy. Okay, Alfino, where are you? Ah, screw it, I'll teleport. It's not that far. He's back where we were. I see everyone has returned. Now, who would like to go first? Cutscene. So, just as their imperial prey began to disappear, Sicard turned the executioner's fortune around with a mysterious new source of income. Whatever it is, it's nothing to scoff at. According to a tavern keeper I spoke to, the crew have been indulging themselves as never before, but no amount of drink seems to loosen their tongues as to how they are coming by their coin. For my part, I spoke with a reporter from the Harbour Herald. The publication has been investigating the secret of the executioner's good fortune and making little headway. Plainly, the executioners do not wish the nature of their business to be made public. And I think I may know why. In the course of making inquiries on Hawkers' Alley, an interesting fact came to light. Just as the executioners began to enjoy better fortunes, the price of crystal went into sharp decline. A sudden fall in demand, I was told. Curious, I contacted Hoary Boulder, who has been watching the movements of the beast tribes, and my suspicions were proven correct. Are they providing crystals to them for money? Despite ever-worsening relations between the beast tribes and the thalassocracy, neither Titan nor Leviathan have made an appearance of late, suggesting that the kobolds and Sahagin lack the means with which to summon them. You mean to say the executioners are divesting them of their crystals? All indications point to that conclusion, yes, though we have no hard evidence as yet. We must investigate further. Agreed, so how do we proceed? Oh, I have an idea about that. In fact, I have already taken the liberty of making certain provisions. During my inquiries, a disgruntled merchant informed me that a wholesaler of crystals had recently arrived in Limsa Laminsa, offering wares at prices far undercutting the competition. After asking around, I was able to gain an introduction and will shortly pose as a potential buyer, in a bid to establish the crystals' provenance. The man is due to be at the Ocean's Embrace in Lower Lanasia shortly. I suggest we make our way there at once. What is? Oh, it's here. Where? Oh, there, okay. Bow, bow, bow. I always have to be careful with going here, because there was a time where I tried to cut across, and I ended up in the residential area. That appears to be our merchant. Wish me luck. Wait, If he truly is in league with the bloody executioners, he will surely be wary of those allied to the Admiral. The Scions not least of all. Compared to yours and Zera's, mine is an unfamiliar face. Let me play the role of buyer. Graha is right, and even if you aren't recognised on sight, you look too genteel to be mixing with society's underbelly. What's that saying about Graha? Genteel? But very well, I leave it to you, Graha. Got business with me, Catboy? You're the crystal wholesaler? That I am, but you're no merchant, so what do you want the crystals for? Don't look at us, you idiot. You'll give yourself away. Oh, I see. You're a weaponsmith, am I right? And you need crystals to make staffs like that fine specimen you've got there. That's right, I am indeed a weaponsmith, and I use naught but the finest materials. I bid you show me your wares. Well, we don't invite just anybody into our storehouses. Takes time to establish trust, you understand? Look, I have a large and urgent commission. If the quality is satisfactory, I will not quibble over the price. Nod. All right, it's plain that that's no ordinary crystal adorning your staff, so I'll make an exception. Come with me. Graha's gonna get murdered. Don't do that! Oh, Jesus. He's like, oh, it seems to be working. Let's follow them. Nod, nod. Please, let's. My mic is double speaking? It shouldn't be. It really shouldn't be. It is. Well, let me have a listen to my own stream. There's an echo. Testing. Seems about normal to me. Oh wait, no. I don't know. I have echo reduction off. Or on, sorry. Wonder why. Oh, wait a minute. I wonder if you've changed. How about that? Let me have a listen. No, that's still the same. Sound like the villain from Powerpuff Girls. It's fixed. Okay. I think it was just my Wavelink software that was broadcasting for some reason. But it shouldn't have affected it. Oh well. Anyway. Oh, the warehouse is quite far away. Yeah, every now and then, the Wavelink software is just like, oh, you've got a new microphone? No. And I have to reactivate it and it resets some settings. So maybe that's what did it. I'll have to just remember to do that every time it happens. They went into that tunnel quietly now. Quietly? Oh, you put me in a cutscene. You won't find any finer, especially not for the price. Indeed, I would expect to pay more than double for such quality. How could they possibly be so cheap? There's nothing unlawful about them if that's your worry. They're from Ogomoro, if you take my meaning. Stuff's as pure as it gets. You won't be disappointed. So, how much do you want? Ogomoro, taken from the kobolds, just as we suspected. That's enough. Shut your gobs and turn around slowly. Okay, Edgelord. I'm Sickard, acting captain of the bloody executioners. Don't need to introduce yourselves, we know who you are, scions. And we also know you've been chatting to the Admiral. Got eyes and ears everywhere, see? Comes with being the only true pirate crew left in Limsa. So we've established you ain't here to buy crystals. The question is, what are you here for? You are bold to reveal yourself to us without knowing our objective, but that would explain your swift rise to power. You have spoken plain, and so I shall return the favour. We came here to learn why the bloody executioners oppose the Admiral's will. And we have our answer. Should Limsa Lominsa make peace with the kobolds, you would lose the source of your newfound wealth. That's right. Just to remind you though, we ain't breaking any rules here. The law forbids us from attacking any vessel not flying the Imperial flag, but it don't say nothing about beastmen. Only reason we keep our operation nice and quiet's 'cause we don't want no one taking our business. Wait, just listen to the end, will you? For what it's worth, I have the highest respect for you and yours. Her especially. While the Maelstrom were worrying about dirtying their fancy red clobber, you lot stormed Ugamaro and battered Bleeding Titan himself. Raised a mug to you when I heard the news. And now we're following in your footsteps, making sure the beastmen never summon the stinking gods again. Practically your successors we are. When there were still Imperial ships about, we did our bit for Limsa and went after them. But with the Galleons gone, there's no one left to ply our trade on except the beastmen. So let us have that, eh? It's only fair. Contentious though some may find your views, it is true that you have broken no laws. That being so, I see no reason why you should not state your case directly to the Admiral's face, unless the acting captain of the only true pirate crew left in Limsa Lominsa has some other cause to hide in a cave. Well said indeed. Alright, I'll meet with the Admiral. I'll even provide the venue. The Estelicia. I trust she won't turn down the invitation. Bam, 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 bam. I thought myself the hunter, but it turns out I was the prey. A timely reminder that the pirate powers of Limsa Lominsa are not to be trifled with. But all's well that ends well. Grahatia's timely provocation had the desired effect, and Sicard has agreed to a meeting. Let us hurry back to Limsa Lominsa and pass on his invitation to the Admiral. Nope, that away. Zara, your companions have already reported to the command room. Will you be joining them? Yes. Hi, Mulweb. Please be voice acted. Damn it. Welcome back, my friends. What news? Nod. Blah, 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 blah. So they've been stealing crystals from the kobolds. My thanks for solving the mystery and securing a meeting besides. Suffice to say, I accept Sicard's invitation, and I would have you join me as my guests. The future of Limsa hangs upon the outcome of this meeting, and I would have the Scions present to bear witness. Nod, nod, nod.
Look who's come crawling!
Traitor!
You can shove your piece!
Welcome aboard, Admiral. I'll wager you don't remember me. Sicard, acting captain of the bloody executioners, at your service.
Thing is, I recognise the name Sicard. Wait, it wasn't the Arcanists Guild, was it? Anyway.
'Twas kind of you to invite us. Now, if Captain Hillfear has a message for me, I bid you speak it.
We have just the one demand. That you forget this bilge about making peace with the Beastmen. Ours is a nation of pirates. Always has been, always will be. Deny us our right to plunder, and you deny who we are.
Too bloody right!
Pirates till we die!
What we want, we take!
Piracy has no place in our future.
What'd she say?
Pirates have no place.
Our nation has prospered through piracy, 'tis true. Yet it is but one part of our long and storied history. Centuries ago, our ancestors led a failed rebellion and were driven from their homes with little more than the shirts on their backs. In fear of their lives, they sailed south until they came to these shores. Finding the land occupied by kobolds, however, they were forced to turn to piracy in order to survive. And survive they did. But not so long ago, when the Empire threatened to crush everything we'd built, we set aside piracy and joined hands with our neighbors. This too was in order to survive. And survive we did. Time after time we fought the Empire, and time after time we won. And through trade with our newfound allies, we prospered more than we ever did through pillaging and plundering. The Empire teeters on the brink of collapse. Ere long, provinces like Wurlit and Bosnia and many others will regain their freedom. When they do, our matchless fleet will lead the world in a new golden age of commerce. The tides favor us, and the ocean beckons with her vast bounty. But if we cling to the old ways, this great ship we call Limsa will trade the boundless seas for a lagoon. Shall we scorn the world's wealth for a plundered pittance, then? Or shall we embrace change and thrive, like our ancestors before us? The choice is yours. But if we are to prosper in the coming age, the whole of Vilbrand must become our ship, and a kobold and Sahagin our crewmates.
Rousing words. Might even be some truth in them. But pirating's all we've ever known. And we ain't about to give it up just 'cause you say so.
You're a coward.
Still, we're all Mincins here and no one wants a war. So where does that leave us? Long before you became Admiral, I heard you was captain of the League of Lost Bastards. That true? If so, you'd know how we pirates settle our differences.
Please be violence, please be violence, please be violence.
A duel. Very well. As Admiral of Limsa Laminsa, I accept your challenge.
I feel like he's gonna cheat. She's a badass.
This ain't over! Not till one of us is dead! Finish the job! or I will!
It's gonna be his captain.
It's the captain!
Captain Ilfir!
Ye fool! 'Twas over afore it began.
Captain!
Seems the whelps have been yapping while their master was abed. Listen well, all of ye. Since the signing of the Galadian Accord, we all of us have been part of the same crew. The crew of the good ship Lemsa Laminsa. At the helm of that ship is the Admiral. And 'tis she who decides where we sail. Was I not clear on that point? Or did you forget whose deck you stand on? Nay? Then what in the seven hells are you playing at?
It's all we know, Captain. If we ain't pirates, what are we?
You're bloody idiots is what ye are. Idiots with your own lives ahead of ye. Ye can do anything ye want. Be anything ye want. We're pirates, aye. And we pirates love our loot. But that ain't our first love. Our first love is the sea. The sea! And what she brings us.
Speak for yourself, I'll take the
Freedom.
loot.
So hold fast to that. Let the brine-crusted husk that stands before you now be the last of them as knew naught save out of steel. And make of yourselves a new breed of pirate! Lad, I made ye me right hand 'cause I saw something in ye. And I still do. You have the makings of a captain. All you lack's the belief. Well now, it seems we're of one mind after all. Apologies for the misunderstanding, Admiral. We're with ye, wherever ye be headed.
You have my thanks, Hilfir.
Your choice of dueling pistol did not escape my notice. Good old Annihilator. Ender of many a proud pirate's voyage. Mistbeard's vanished into legend, and it won't be long before I take my rest in the depths. Yet be that as it may, the old ways can only truly die when we've dealt the Empire the telling blow. There'll be stormy seas ahead, no doubt. But I'm trusting ye to steer us through to the other side.
Yay! That ended well. Though I had anticipated a duel, I did not foresee that Hilfir would intervene. But full glad I am that he did. 'Twould have been a shame to kill the boy. Instead, the whelp has learned a valuable lesson, and we have made peace amongst ourselves, All that remains is to do likewise with our neighbours. Take the crit. Oh, that's not a good sign. Wait. Now I need hardly tell you, but any attempt to negotiate with the tribes is doomed to fail unless their minds can first be wrested from the grip of their gods. And so, in the meeting we seek to arrange with the kobolds, I would have you free their leader of Titan's influence. Leave it to us. We will open his ears to reason. Nod, nod, nod. You have my thanks. Ere we proceed, there is something you should know. Some 50 years passed when the Sahagin swarmed at our halls in ever greater numbers. Limsa entered into a covenant with the kobolds. To men shall go the bounty of the sea, to kobolds shall go the bounty of the land. An ostensibly equitable arrangement, conspicuously lacking in detail. Inadvertently or not, the wording was ambiguous, and we took advantage of it, moving in to claim the northern reaches of La Nocia, which the kobolds believed theirs. Bloodshed followed, then bloodshed to answer the bloodshed, and on it went till every Ilm of Vilbrand bore the stain of our conflict. This is not history, you understand. It is the present, fresh and raw, and with their kindred's blood yet on our hands, we will struggle to regain the kobolds' trust, even should we cure their temper. Admiral, you speak of obstacles we are like to encounter at the meeting, but as things stand, I see no reason why the kobolds would agree to a meeting in the first place. And so we must provide a reason. I will restore their stolen crystals to them, and personally deliver the cargo along with my apologies. Great. They would welcome us into their midst, not to speak of peace, but to have you at their mercy. Nod. Aye, and given the wealth of crystals we will bring, I'll wager they will attempt to summon Titan there and then. Meaning a high priest would need to be present to whom we could administer the cure. Nod. Precisely. He is the fish I would catch, but he will not be alone. Nay, he will have guards on hand, and they will lay down their lives to protect him. Yet a single death on the kobolds' side would jeopardize our chance at peace, and there my venture found us. Yet it need not. What if we were to employ the Conqueror's Chain? Though we would still have to weaken the kobolds, it would allow us to subdue them without inflicting lasting harm. The artifact must be used to take goods and not life? Aye, that would serve. Well done, Marshal. So, friends, what do you think of our strategy? The effects of tempering are cumulative, and we may safely assume that the High Priest's exposure to primal influence is extensive. It will therefore take a great deal of ether to reverse its effects, not to mention time. Time during which Alice would be defenceless, even should we all look to her protection. I am not convinced we could keep an entire army of kobolds at bay. Well, I am happy to take that risk. It's not as if we have any other choice. Besides, it's what Tesleen would do, and had I not followed her example, we wouldn't even have a cure for tempering, much less a chance to bring peace to Vilbrand. So I'm going to cure that priest or die trying. I believe in you, Alice. We're not going to change her mind. No chance. And I believe in you too. You and everyone. I know you'll keep me safe. May take 2 attempts though. It is settled then. See to your preparations and make for Camp Overlook. We will join you there anon. Nod, salute. Do I own a fire extinguisher? Yes, a small one in my kitchen. Okay, Camp Overlook. Let's go! I just realised I was muted. I'm running ad manually, because that's coming up. Hi Jackie, how are you today? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're feeling better. You better be feeling better. You're at like 80%. You're supposed to stream this morning, but immediately fell back asleep. I mean, that's fine. I'm doing okay. I was battling myself today whether to play Final Fantasy XIV or Backpack Battles. But I need to finish the Shadowbringers storyline, so then I can play more Backpack Battles. Okay, I break over. Well, one's a bigger addiction right now, and I'm not playing it. I did good. This Aetheryte will bear us to our quarry. Should he make to summon Titan, as I anticipate, we will halt the ceremony and restrain him. You timed this very wrong and have a meeting in 4 minutes. Well, I appreciate you being here. And I hope the meeting isn't a meeting. Just At this, all hells will break loose and we will have an army of kobolds to entertain till Alice's work is done. Just remember, none must die. We weaken them and let Ainzar doing the rest. Okay. Or Ainzar. It is time. Stay the course, my friends. I spy calmer waters beyond this squall. It's monthly one-to-one with your boss. And it's like, how's it going? Check in. How's it going? I'm sick. Ugh. Is that Gabu's parents still? Or is it even more kobolds that they sacrificed?
Greetings, Patriarch. I am Merlwib Blufistvin, Admiral of Limsa Laminsa. I come before you to offer my sincerest apologies for the many wrongs committed by my people against you and yours.
You were foolish to come here. Stupid, unwise, foolish. The Great Father shall have your souls for your folly.
Aye, just as we thought.
Now, Alice! Quickly!
You don't need to tell me!
Let none pass. We must grant her as much time as we can.
Hell yeah. You know what? Dance partner. Oh, that's an army.
We must protect Alice.
There. You're in my sights.
Oh shit. One hell of a gun.
There.
You're in my sights.
Do we even need to do anything other than hold them in position here? As she just annihilates them? Yes, it's ready. Go, Angelo! Ah, what sorcery is this? Okay, it's in phases. Go on, next wave. This tempering is too severe. I can't finish the job. So one person's ether alone is not enough.
Oh, just what we need.
Okay. Wait, do I need to stand here?
You're not alone.
Alice is still in there right now.
You're in my sights.
Here you are, Alize.
I wonder if I'm going to have to provide the last bit of ether. Okay, the bombs.
More! I need more ether!
I'm working on it.
Just a little more!
What? Oh, I can target them this time. Or can I just click? No, I can't. Stand clear, all of you. Oh, shit. Did he just kill himself? No, he's still breathing. All the reckless things. Alice, now's your chance. Alright, please let this work. Still a little bit left, almost. Sarah, please let me your ether. I will. Yeah, you're dead now, girl. Finished. Done for dead. No, you don't. No, Admiral, it's too dangerous. She'll be fine. I made my decision before I came here. No matter what it costs me, Limsa will have peace. She's still alive. I mean, that looks cool. Oh, I crit my heal on myself. Nice. Channel ether. Thank you. It will work this time, I promise. Better do. Thank you for the lurk, Jackie.
Yes, this will do. Here I go. Go, Angelo.
Did it work?
Who knows? I have a feeling that it's not going to be fully, and then Gabu's going to be here because he won't stay where he's supposed to.
What is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, but they died by your hand. You sacrificed them to summon Titan.
No. No, 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 no! Why? Why would I do such a thing?
Would that there were a cure for the victims of the Tempered.
God damn it.
Gabu! What are you doing here?
Patriarch, please listen to me. Hear, heed, listen. The Great Father we have been summoning is false. He only hurts us and those we love. For a long time, his voice filled my mind. It told me to do terrible things. Awful, unspeakable, terrible things. But I didn't give in to it, and you mustn't either. There's been too much pain already, so please, end the suffering.
What have I done?
We share this child's desire, Patriarch. An end to summoning. for it spells naught but misery for both our peoples. For many long years, man and kobold have feuded over territory, pillaging and perishing for the earth beneath our feet. It may be said that we fought to survive, but what we have sown in blood, we have reaped in suffering, and it cannot go on. I would see us set aside the past and work together for peace.
It was wrong of me to hurt my own in the name of the Great Father. Sinful, evil, wrong. But that doesn't mean there can be peace between us. Men cannot be trusted. The bounty of the land was to be ours, and yours the bounty of the sea. But you broke the pact. Violated, breached, broke. Unready as we were, what choice had we but to call upon the Divine to rid ourselves of your tyranny?
None, and I do not blame you for it. In violation of the spirit, if not the letter, of the pact, we took your lands for our own. The fault lies wholly with us. On behalf of all Leminsons, I offer you my humblest apology. I pray you'll find it in your heart to accept it. Yet I know an apology alone will not serve to make things right. So, we will revise the pact to leave no room for doubt, and any who violate it shall face justice, swift and certain.
No, we won't be fooled. Not again.
Please, hear me to the end. Fleeting though it was, there was a time when man and kobold abided together in harmony, in cooperation. In those days, your people shared the secrets of smelting. Knowledge which allowed Limsa Leminsa to thrive. Much of what we have, we owe to the kobolds. And so, for the good of all who dwell on this isle, I wish to make you an offer. We will bear your people's wares to every corner of the world, and trade them in your stead.
It's a pretty good deal.
In return, we will bring you the bounty, not only of the sea, but lands both near and far. Whatever you desire, the Navigator as my witness, you shall have it. There will be no more man and beastman, just the crew of the great ship that is Vilbrand. And together, we will share in the wealth of the world. If you'll only accept our hand in friendship.
We want to believe you. We truly do. But we believed you before and you betrayed us. Fooled, deceived, betrayed us.
There are bad men, it's true. But there are also good ones. And the ones before you are the best of them. They were always kind to me. Caring, nice, kind, and I trust them with my life.
Aw, Gabu. I like how it's flipped the other way around now.
Before I became Admiral, I was a pirate. I stole, I fought, I stained the sea red with blood. Such is my past, and I dare not forget it. however much I might want to. That is death penalty. The pistol I used to pass judgment on my own sire when he fell thrall to Leviathan and betrayed his comrades. It's loaded. If you were to point it at my head and pull the trigger, I would most assuredly die. Though it isn't much, my life is the single most valuable thing I possess. If it will suffice to atone for past wrongs, take it. A single bullet to annul the old pact, and my blood to write it anew. What comes after, I entrust to this man, my second in command. I know that he will do his utmost for the happiness of all who call Vilbrand home.
You're such a badass. Could have shot it in the air, right? Please, please. Don't want to lose someone else. Yay!
I do not trust you. Not yet. But Gaboo does. And I will trust him.
Yay!
We want you to know that we respect your faith. There's nothing wrong with giving thanks to the land which sustains you. But summoning is different. Should you hear of anyone who would attempt it, we ask that you appeal to their better judgment, or failing that, seek our aid. We're always ready to help.
Many and more of my brethren are yet in thrall to the Great Father, just as I was. If you could free them too, I would be grateful. Appreciative, thankful, grateful.
Aww.
'Tis we who should be grateful, Patriarch. I thank you for affording us this chance.
So she has Death Penalty and Annihilator, which I know they're in previous Final Fantasies, like I think Vincent's gun is Death Penalty. But they're also from Final Fantasy XI. Annihilator is the relic weapon for the Ranger, and Death Penalty is the mythic weapon for Corsair. It would seem we have found a way forward with the kobolds. Next, we will help the Second Order to free their tempered brethren from thraldom. Theirs is far from the only order, of course, and it will take no small amount of time and effort to reach the rest, but reach them we will, however long it takes. Nod. I would say that I was in your debt, but that has long been true, so instead I will say thank you for helping us to plot a new course not only for Limsa Lominsa, but all Eorzea. Okay. Futures Rewritten is the last quest in 5.4. We've not done too bad this stream.
Right. Let's return to the Rising Stones.
Admiral, something strange is afoot at the floating city.
Breathe, man. What is it?
I think it's best you see for yourself. Please, come with me.
Floating city?
What in the world is that?
Where our next quest?
A tower.
That ain't good.
You can see it too, then? I feared I was losing my wits. One moment I was patrolling as usual, and the next it was just there.
Yes? This is she. I am. I'm looking at it. What? Understood. Send the Elder Seedseer my regards. The communications officer. It seems this isn't the only tower. They've sprung up all across Eorzea. Nothing more is known, only that they appear to be of Garlean construction. Our allies on the Alamegan front are on highest alert. Forgive my directness, but would you join them? They may well need the help.
Of course, Admiral. We shall make all haste.
My thanks. I will return to Limsa to weigh our response. Look for Commander Hext when you arrive in Alamigo, and may the Navigator speed you on your way.
Nod, nod, nod. The tower looks cool. I'll give him that. Quest accepted. Also, thank you for the resub, Tom. I appreciate it. I will take the money. Thank you. Also, 7 months already. What is time? But no, I really appreciate it. Thank you for the resub. And thank you for the money. It's precisely one money. Yes, one singular and money. Now I need to go here, 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 here. Ba-bang, ba-bang. Close you. Yeah, what is time? Also, I'm hoping within the month that I'll get my commissions. Oh. She's right here. that I ordered way back in like October, November. Because I want to get them all set up before my birthday stream in April.
Thank you for coming so soon.
Thank you for being
I'll send
voice
for Commander
acting.
Aldin at once, and we can decide what to do about these infernal towers.
Roger preserved!
Oh.
It can't be.
Is that a Bahamut?
The palace! After them!
We know it's Asahi, or... You know what? I can't remember the name of the scion. Asian. It's Asahi's body.
You're here, good.
Huh.
Well, well, well! To be received by such an illustrious cast! Why, even the hero of the piece is here! I feel quite starstruck.
And Daniel.
Is that Asahi?
His body, more like. You don't fool us.
Oh! You saw straight through it! Anyone would think you dealt with Asians before. Permit me to introduce myself. I am Fan Daniel, and may I say what a pleasure it is to finally make your acquaintance.
The towers, what are they for?
My, straight to business is it? Suit yourself. It is my intention to recreate the final days, to which end I have distributed a collection of rather ingenious devices, or towers, which will, in time, give rise to the grandest of spectacles.
The final days? But it was the Asians who laboured to prevent them.
You're quite right, though I would expect no less from one responsible for eliminating my unsundered colleagues. Honestly, the three of them were obsessed with restoring the one true world. As a sovereign individual, however, I never had much interest in such things. I mean, why bother when you're just another sundered minion? Admittedly, Elidibus was not convinced by that argument, but thanks to you, I'm finally free of his incessant nagging. Free to use my powers as I see fit, to fulfill my heart's desire. And my heart's desire is to lay this half-broken world to waste, leaving nary a fleck of dust behind!
What? Why would you want such a thing?
Because I want wretched creatures who ask such meaningless questions to die! You! And you! And you! I want you all to die! And I want to die too! Oh, yes! I want to die and take everyone with me in a paroxysm of pain and suffering!
Okay.
I'm different, you see. From the ancients who clung to dear life, and from you. So don't bother trying to reason with me. You will find I have no reason, or creed, or any such tripe. I just want to destroy the world.
But please do resist with all your might. It will add to my enjoyment. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, keep your eyes peeled, for the curtains have risen on the spectacle to end all spectacles. We, the Telophoroi, shall be your performers, and this very star our stage.
Feels like a very twisted version of Bahamut. It's got atomic breath. Gojira!
But I nearly forgot. I have a message for you. My esteemed patron, Lord Xenos, eagerly awaits you at the heart of the chaos. While I wish only to destroy the world, he exists solely to relive a certain, transcendent moment with you. And it is for that reason he would reduce all to ash.
Welcome back, Jackie.
Pray see to it his dreams do not go unfulfilled. For if you should disappoint him, my trusty companion here, whom I've dubbed Lunar Bahamut, will burn your cities and everyone in them.
Everyone out! My men will tend to the blaze.
So what's happening? Are we dying? Oh no. We saved the kobolds, made peace with them, then towers emerged all over Eorzea, and then he turned up to send us a message. And yeah, he wants to destroy everyone. He wants everyone to die, including himself. So yeah, it's going great. It's always Asians. Thank goodness everyone's safe. We've managed to put out the fire, though, not quickly enough to save the garden. Rauban, can I leave it to you to send word to the Alliance? I'm going to take a unit and investigate the tower. We need to find out what it's for. We'll go with you. No, you won't. You'll rest. From what Merlwyn tells me, you're due some time off duty. Should we learn anything about the tower, we'll be sure to share it with you. Until then, I want you to rest. Nod. Okay. Very well, but if you need our help, don't hesitate. And take care, both of you. Nod. Yeah, very Thanos-y. Oh, I have to go back to the Rising Stones. Okay. That's in other Madonna. So quiet with no music. And now we're about to get some smooth jazz. As soon as I enter the right building. Wait for it. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-bum, bum, bum. Ba-da-ba-da-da, ba-da-ba-da-da-do. It's just the end of the world. Let's dance. Ah, you're back too. Good. We received reports from the Alliance. Since we're all here, perhaps those who bore witness to the events in Alamigo could treat the rest of us to a first-hand account? Blah 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 blah. Voice acting! I want it all voice acted. No sooner do we overcome one problem than another appears. It would all seem tediously predictable but for the endless variety of our foes. This Van Daniel sounds even more unhinged than his patron. Unhinged, perhaps, but no fool. For all his pantomime theatrics, he gave away little about his plot. We know only that he intends to recreate the final days, and that the towers will somehow facilitate this. He also called his dragon Luna Bahamut. Let's not forget that little detail. Nod. And the creature did resemble the descriptions I've seen of the Elder Primal. That may be, but the fact that it answered to Van Daniel would suggest they are not one and the same entity. I think it more probable that it is some manner of simulacrum, born of Asian magics. Whatever it is, for now we can but work closely with the Alliance and remain vigilant. I believe that concludes our news. What of yours, Y'shtola? I have been to see the Sultana. Knowing how quick the immortal flames are to dispose of their tempered, I judged it best to provide them with the cure first. As soon as I had sufficiently recovered, I travelled to Uldar and delivered the Porxes to Her Grace, along with detailed instructions on their use. Yet my visit chanced to coincide with the arrival of some troubling tidings. The immortal flames had been on the cusp of agreeing to a truce with the Amal-Jah when negotiations abruptly collapsed. The Amal-Jah claim that a number of their kind have been abducted and that men are responsible. Naught is known of the perpetrators as yet, but as the Immortal Flames went about investigating the abductions, they came upon one of Van Daniel's towers. On the subject of the towers, you may be interested to learn that they are not an exclusively Eorzean phenomenon. According to the Alliance, they have been sighted as far afield as Yangxia. Then it would seem reasonable to assume that they are everywhere. We simply have not found them. Well, as you said yourself, we can do little for now save remain vigilant. And since we are dealing with a dragon, ostensibly at least, I believe it would behoove us to enlist the aid of an authority on such foes. Estinian! Estinian! Estinian? Now, just a moment. If he could be persuaded to lend us his lance, I would be the first to welcome it. But the truth is, we will struggle even to find him. You let me and Kryl worry about that. We'll sniff him out, no matter where he's hiding. If indeed he is hiding, we have ways of locating him regardless, so if there are no objections, we shall depart at once. Bye! He's like, what the fuck? How? It's Tataru, mate. Never underestimate her. Well, rather than sitting around, I think I might go to each of the city-states and educate them in the use of the Porxes. They would doubtless appreciate it, but might you consider taking a moment to rest before leaving? You would be fresher for the tasks ahead. Well, my friend, our moment of triumph did not last long. Was ever the way. The world often needs saving. And save it we shall. I for one do not intend to allow a nihilistic madman to take us all to the grave with him, not when the future holds such promise. Nay, I will do all in my power to protect those whom I hold dear, just as you have always done. Nod. And officially that's 5.4 done. Meanwhile, somewhere in the locks...
The scouts should have been back by now. I'm gonna go and find them. Oh, thank goodness for that.
Say that, but why has he got a weapon drop?
Glory be. Glory be. Glory be to Garlemald!
Great. Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace... Bored.
The piles have been driven as planned, and the first of the beasts has roared to life. Moreover, I am pleased to report that preparations are well underway for the rest. Ere long, chaos shall reign over all the land, as befits the final days.
Call it what you will, so long as my friend returns to me, fangs bared and claws sharpened. I care not.
Of course, my lord. By strange coincidence, your dear friend chanced to be present when I made my declaration. I took the liberty of informing her that you await her coming, though I confess, I may have singed her a little in the process.
And why do you tell me this? Are you in such a hurry to die?
Ah, my apologies. I must guard my tongue lest it be the end of me. Though, there is something to be said for such a glorious death. Better to fall to one who has it all than falter before an inferior. Huh. I shall keep it in mind as a contingency. For now, however, I shall proceed with the plan. My lord.
I must find myself a new weapon. One worthy of our long-awaited reunion.
Great. Okay. Pen and sword. Writer of histories. Okay. Ugh. With that, I'm going to have to end the stream because it's getting very close to when I normally would end. In fact, my alarm's going off now. So it is. It's right on time. So tomorrow I'll be back with more of this doing 5.5, and depending on how long that takes, maybe even 5.55. Because it's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 quests. No, I want to get it done and then I'll have an extra long weekend of backpack battles. That's my plan. I want to get it over. I want to get Shadowbringers over and done with. Then more backpack battles. I have a plan to feed my addiction. But thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you for the resub. I appreciate that and the singular and money. I hope you all have a great rest of the day. And we're gonna go and raid... let's go and raid FG. She's playing Banishers. Which I think that's what the game that Twiggy's playing as well. And it's really atmospheric and great. Yeah, except for Antea, who just backseats you in-game instantly. Yeah, thank you for being here. I hope you all have a great rest of the day. I'll be back tomorrow with more Final Fantasy XIV to hopefully finish it so I can play more backpack battles. And yeah, bye.